Hey everybody, it's spark plug changing day. Volvo T5 4-cylinder turbo. This is a 2018. I believe it's the same for 2016 or 2015 and a half on up, including the T6. I'm going to start removing this engine cover. T40 Torx bit, 4 of them, 1 in each corner. That's exposed the top of the engine. The next step is to remove these 4 coils. But first, this hose, it's got a squeeze clamp. Squeeze it in with a pair of pliers, pull the clamp back, pull this hose off to get to this coil on the far right. My finger's on top of it. Takes a little finagling, but the hose is off. Set it to the side. Be careful, don't rip it. Next is to undo the connector at the top of the coil. And that's done by pinching on the back. A little tight in there, but if you just get a little pinch on the back of that, it will slide off. Okay. Now time to remove each coil. There's one bolt holding the coil down. Takes an 8mm socket. So once the bolt's off, you can just give this coil a twist and it'll pop out. Do the other 3. Okie dokie. Got the first one out. They're angled in, I'm exaggerating, but they're kind of angled in like this. At least this far right one is. Now, this ain't your grandfather's spark plug removal socket. This is thin walled. There's no foam. There's a magnet in the end. And if you note, it takes, it's got quite a bit of thread, so it takes a little bit to get it unthreaded. Ran out of juice putting the plugs back in. Just want to say a few more words. They are all angled, all 4 of them, about the same way. It's not a straight shot going in. Take a look at the coil to get an idea of the angle that they go in. Also, I wouldn't attempt this job without the magnetic spark plug 14mm socket. Makes a difference. And just be careful putting them in. Don't cross thread them. Don't over tighten them. Don't under tighten them. I did put some dielectric grease on the ceramic part of the plug and a little bit around the boot at the end of the coil. No, take your time. Make sure all your electrical connectors are hooked up. Make sure all your tools are out from underneath the hood and give it the once over. Manual says 60,000. I did these at 70 on this car. These were all 4 difficult to get out. So, thanks for watching.